Another tutorial about Atomic Kotlin, and here I will be teaching you everything about Kotlin fundamentals, basic, and I will be teaching you everything by diving deeply into the code. That means we are gonna solve all the exercise, right? So the first thing is like okay, so the topic of this tutorial is like I'm gonna teach you about booleans. So I think everybody know about booleans, right? So booleans can contain two values, that is either true or false, right? So these are booleans. So actually if you want to know more about booleans, you can just go through this blog spot. I'll be providing also the link in the video description. So what are booleans? Booleans are if expression demonstrated the not operator which negates a boolean value. This autumn introduces more boolean algebra. What is this? Like actually the booleans, as I told you, is like consist of two values, that is true and false. So we usually use booleans for the operators like and or, for doing multiple expressions, right? And if you want to get more examples, you can get the more examples here, like for example, like if the shop is open or not, right? So the status is all checked by these operators. If the hour is greater than the open hour, that is 9, and if the current hour is greater the given hour, that is this one, right, is less than the closed, then obviously it's open, right? So yeah, you can go through all the examples here. You also have the examples here, right? And these are some closed situations, right? And okay, so there is also another interesting thing that you have to understand is what's the operation order for the operation. I mean, like the operators, what is the operation order? Like for example, if you remember in my previous tutorial, like I get the rule for the operation order for the number types was this rule, right? BODMAS. So the operation order for pretty much for the booleans, like for example, for operators is first the and, like if you have like and or, then first and has the precedence over the or. So that means and is this and is like executed first, and then the or is executed. So so that's the precedence. Okay, so that's it, guys. And then now let's go and solve the exercises to better understand what's going on. So guess the answer of the following boolean expression and then check yourself using Kotlin. So what's the answer of this expression? It's gonna be actually this is 178 plus 131 is 9, it's like 10, it's like 309 is greater than 99, and 9, yeah, of course, is greater, is true, and false is false. And 1 is greater than 2, no, false. Or 1 is less than 2 is true, because false or true is true, right? And what about this one is 111 minus 101 is 10 is greater than or equals to 10 is true, and 11 is greater than this is true, and true is true. So let's check it, guys. Yeah, that's the correct answer. So now let's go to the second exercise. The second exercise says that create a truth table for and or. Write a function so and first boolean second boolean. So this is the function so and, which has two input parameters, like two input variables, like first and the second one, that uses a string template to show first, the and symbol second, and equals to symbol, and then the result of the first and second. Write a similar functions for sorter. So this is the sample output. Now write the functions for truth table. Okay, so how do we write it? Pretty much what we have to do is, like, it will print out the actually it is gonna print out the first and print out the second, and print out the value of the first and second, right? So it's gonna be first and second. Yeah, so I think this is the answer. So pretty much it's also gonna be the same one for the or, but the only thing that changes is this one, right? So now we have to show the truth table. So truth table has a different combinations, right? So and first is true, so true, false, true, and false. This is a truth table for and. Now there is a truth table for, so let me just duplicate this, so or so pretty much let's let me do it in a manual way. Sorry guys, let's check it. Incorrect. True or true is true. So sorry, it's wrong because expected true or true is true, and sorry guys, actually there is a mistake here. This is a simple mistake of copy and paste. Okay, now this is the truth table and everything is working fine, so that's it. So now let's go and solve the another exercise. It says that using only if expression, write the function and or. Each function takes two boolean parameters and then return the same as built-in and or operator. So how do you do that? Is if b1 and okay, so this is the AND operator, b1 and b2 return true else false. Right, so I think that's the answer. And what about the for or is if b1 or b2, b1 equals to true or b2 equals true, then return true else false. So it's the same here, b1 is true and b2 equals true. Okay, let's check if this is a correct answer. Yeah, that's the correct answer, guys. So now the final one is mastering the IDE. So you can pretty much navigate backward and forward pretty much using this tool, right? It's like back. This one you can pretty much navigate back or forward, back, forward. So this is simple tool tips. And now, yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm finally done with the topic booleans. So now, thank you very much, and catch you in the next lecture.